Hey you guys, and welcome to day 9. So today's affirmation, I like this one, says, my relationship status does not dictate my worth. We live in a world that likes to measure a woman's worth by her marital status with marriage, holding high social currency. Recent statistics says that more Black women are single than any other race. This is often used to validate the belief that as a Black woman, you are less desirable. False. Whether you're single or have a partner, your relationship status does not dictate your worth. Learn to find value in who you are outside of a partnership. Explore your feelings on this space below. So, I was married before. I got married, I think I was 22. I was 22 years old, yeah. I was 22 years old. I got married. I just had my second child. And we were together maybe like 3 or 4 years prior to that. But I got married at 22, very young age. And people used to see me with 2 kids. And they'll say, oh, you got 2 kids, things like that. Are you married? Was your husband? Or our last names. And when I said I was married, it was like, oh, okay, like everything was okay. Before I got married, when I had my daughter and I was pregnant with my second child, my son, and they would ask me, are you married and things like that, and it was like, I say no, we're together, and it's like, oh, you're pregnant with another child. I mean, I know we're supposed to not have children outside of marriage, but it happens, people do it, so let us deal with that with God. But I felt a difference when people asked me that question and when I wasn't married, and it was like, okay, like that doesn't mean, it doesn't make me less of a person. It doesn't make me better than someone who is married. And then when I had my third child, we was married. I had my third child. I was married when I gave birth, because the first 2 I wasn't married yet until after the fact. So when I had my third child, we was married. I had gave birth, and it was like a difference when it came to like my name being on a in the hospital thing, and it was like, oh, so you're married? Oh, okay. And it was like, it felt more like, oh, she's a good girl type of thing. And I got that feeling for certain people, but before it was like, oh, like it just felt dirty. I don't know, not to me, but it just felt like they looked at me differently without even knowing me. These are people who don't know me, so that's the thing. Especially when you're younger, it feels weird. You feel kind of ashamed because we're young. Not say I didn't know any better, but I was young and I did value other people's opinions about me if they felt that I was married or not. And if I had 2 or 3 different dads, like it kind of bothered me at that point. So I got divorced. I say I had to be maybe 28 years old. So, and I'm not remarried now. But when I got divorced, people was still, when I had those 3 children, and I always tell people, yes, I'm a single mom. I'm single mom, but I haven't, how can I say this? I'm a single mom, but single parent. And I'm not married, but the father has always been, after the divorce, he still has always been there 100%. So I never really counted myself as a single parent, single mom, because I still, even though they live with me, I still didn't do everything 100%. Like he still was there 100%, like for the children, got him on weekends paid, did a thing. Like it was so much more than just, we just didn't live together, we wasn't in a relationship anymore. But he was always still there. So I never had to feel that pressure of doing everything on my own, and thank God I haven't, So I just put it that way. So when I got divorced, and people would see me with 3 children, they always ask, are you married? Where's the father? Like, it was all those questions. And truth be told, when we was married, it was not a good marriage. It wasn't healthy. He was always a good father, but not a good husband to me. So I was better off being a single mom with 3 children than being a married mom with 3 children, because I wasn't happy at all. I wasn't. And if they really knew me and then a lot of people didn't really ask, even if I wouldn't tell them like the issue or what was the problem, especially if I didn't know you, like they looked and they'll say, well, or if I say I got divorced, we're divorced, oh, try to make it work. Oh, you should for the kids. Like, no, I've done it for the kids for years and I'm done. So I really used to hate, and that's a strong word to say, I really did used to hate when people tell me, try to get back with him or do this and that. It's for the kids. Like, what about my feelings? Like, I wasn't happy. I'm not going to go in detail what happened to the relationship, but that's nobody's business but me and him and whoever I want to tell and whoever he want to tell. Even our children don't know the full details about that. And they're 20, 18, and 16 now. So I really used to hate when people would be on me about being married to the father of my children or go back to him, go back into that relationship, and had no idea what I was dealing with for that, in that relationship. And I was better off, I was a better person after the divorce when it was done and over with. And then I got into another relationship and I had 2 more children, so I have 5 kids now. And no, we're not married. I don't plan on getting married anytime soon. That's just my personal thing. Maybe it would change, who knows? But when people even look at that, it's like, oh, you have 5 kids. Are you married? Are you guys married? When you getting married? And this Christmas, I was even asked, did you get a ring for Christmas? Like, no. Who said I want a ring for Christmas? That's not something that I want right now. I feel like I'm not ready to be a wife right now. Like, when I was younger, it was different. Now I don't know. It's totally different. That's something I have to work within myself before even getting remarried again. And I just really hate that society paint us, not just black women in general. Like, we can't not be this person, be that person if we don't have a man by us. Is it great to have a husband and be married with children and things like that? Yes, it is. I experienced that. But you have to do what's best for you. If you being married makes you happy and do it. If you not being married makes you happy, you want to have children, do it. That's between you, God, you and your children, you and your mate, you and your partner, whatever. Like, that's on you. I learned to stop worrying about what people thought about me being married or not. Because if I was to say get married today, I don't still be the same person. I would be a better person, maybe. Walking equally with my partner, my husband, I'll probably be a little more happy. I don't know. I may be, who knows? I may or may not be. But I'm still going to be me. Like, I'm not letting people think just because I'm married, oh, she deserves to have this or she deserves to have that. Or she's not married, she has 5 kids, she ain't got no husband, she don't deserve anything. Like, oh, they look at me, oh, how many baby daddies she got? And I really don't like that question either. How many baby daddies she got? I don't care if I had 5 baby daddies. Like, so what? That's between me. And people love to do that all the time. And especially, and it's so weird, especially men. They will look at you like, oh, well, how many fathers do your children have? Like, sir, I'm not asking you to be the daddy. But that's when people try to hit on me. It's like, I'm not asking you to be their father. Like, don't worry about that. That's not the question for you. You know nothing about me. And if you did, you wouldn't even ask that question because you already know. So that's not like, I just learned to tune it out. And I used to really hate that a while ago for people to say that. So don't, again, ladies, do not let your relationship status dictate who you are, your worth. I can be this person, I could be that person with or without a man. I'm not saying don't can't have no man, you don't want no man, all that stuff. Do I want a husband? Not right now. But do I love my relationship and partnership? Yes, I'm good. But later on down the line, if I decide to get married, that's between me and him and the Lord, and not the outside world. Because a lot of people would talk about it and look down on you about it, and they get married, they're not happy. A lot of times it'll be jealousy, who knows? But for me, I am happy. I love who I am. I know me having a ring on my finger does not dictate who I am. It doesn't make me better than my married friend. I have friends that are married. It doesn't make them better than me. I'm not better than them. So I learned a long time ago, do not care about what people say or what society says or what they think about women who are married or not married, especially if you have children. And I'm not all to this like woman empowerment, you don't need a man type thing. Yes, we do. They need us, we need them. So I have learned to not let my relationship status dictate my work. Because I'm going to be Shemaiah regardless if I have a ring on my finger, if not. So, I mean, unless it's like Idris Elba, LL Cool J, but they already married, so that sucks. But that's my celebrity curses. But again, in the comments, I want you to write, and how do you feel about if you are married or not, and if you how do you deal with people or have you ever felt when someone ever asked you a question about you being married or not? You know, how did you feel when if you're not married? Did it make you feel less, or did it make you feel like, you know, you don't care? And if you were married, did you feel like, yes, I'm married, and yes, we have children, yes, we doing this together, yes, we're buying property, yes, we doing that? And, you know, how does it make you feel telling someone else that? Like, you know, just let me know in the comments about it. And I see you tomorrow for day, I believe, 10. My mind be losing, so yes, for day 10. Bye.